Hey, I'm pissed off, but what else is new? Um, yeah. So I have my work at this gallery, and had it there for a year on Central Park South, across the street from Central Park. Um, I don't know. It's one of those galleries that just have a lot of stuff, a lot of street art stuff from like Cause and who knows, a bunch of other people, Mister Mr. Toy, Mr. Show. I don't know what the fuck his name is. Sorry for the language. Um, I don't even know who's in the thing. But I'm on Instagram yesterday, and after like a year, I guess the gallery decided to start following me on Instagram, which I already knew was suspect. And as soon as they start following me. They're like, "Hey, by the way, we're closing the gallery. You need to get your work." I'm like, "Great." At your early, they tell me at my earliest convenience. So I'm like, "Okay, well, what day and what date are you closing the gallery?" And they said tomorrow. So it's not my earliest convenience at all. It's theirs. Of course, they could have told me this last week, a month ago, anytime. They could have contacted me anytime before yesterday to tell me that they're out of business and now you got to go pick up 4 parking meters. Do you know what it's like to walk around with a parking meter in New York City? Sorry, I'm blowing my nose because I'm still freaking congested from the stupid allergies. It's just my ears just can't pop because the elevator. I think my head's full of mucus. So no, yeah, this is just exactly my life in a nutshell. Just like, you wake up in the morning, you get out of bed, and then somebody kicks you down the freaking stairs. That's what I get. I don't get a, "Hey, how are you? Good morning." No, it's pretty much a foot in the jaw, and then you go tumbling down a long staircase. You hit the bottom, and then you're like, "What just happened?" That's every single second of my entire existence. So that's my day, 2 days. I don't know because it's the elevators, because thank you, MTA. This is why I jumped the fare. It's because where I am in Jackson Heights, massive elevator system for their main subway station there on 74th Street. Guess what? There is no elevator right now. Not till late quarter 2025, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. It's inconveniencing thousands of people every day, millions over the course of months. People with disabilities and baby carriages. If this was Vienna or Japan, the thing that would be built in 2 weeks. I don't know why it takes freaking a year and a half to build an elevator in this city. It's just this corruption. You should never pay the fare. If you pay the fare, you're a loser because they should be getting their asses kicked for inconveniencing people constantly. They spend the money on gate guards to make sure you don't go through the gate. I don't know what they're supposed to even do. I guess it's a deterrent, but they can't fix an elevator. So while there might be I don't even know if there's elevator service by the gallery. So it's at that, it's because bringing these down a flight of stairs, they're fragile too. They have stuff inside to bounce it down the stairs like this. Oh yeah, it's really good for a piece of artwork. It's like, no, can I rent the truck? No, I'm gonna not rent. How am I gonna rent the truck? From who and from where? On a Tuesday morning, number one. At the same time, to find parking on Central Park South in a truck in the middle of the day on a Tuesday afternoon, packed with tourists, and now they have congestion pricing. You know how much it would cost to rent a vehicle and then go back and forth? Well, I guess I would only have to go one time, but holy crap. The loop I would have to make in order to make that happen is unbelievable. So, yeah, I'm annoyed, really annoyed, because I was already annoyed last night. It's like, okay, well, gallery's closing. They didn't sell the work. That's a gallery's job. Your job as an artist is to make the work. Their job is to sell it. It's just like, what's the point of being a chef and cooking a meal when no one is sitting at the table to eat? And that's what I tell these freaking galleries. That's your job. My job isn't to get my work back. My job is to get a check. That's what I want. I want a check. That's, it's like for like 1% of 1 billionth of 1,000th of something in my freaking brain. I was thinking like maybe the gallery wanted to get in touch with me because they were like, hey, Conrad, we got a nice fat check for you. It's just like, that's what I want to hear. That's the stuff. You want to talk about people and they say they want to just put something out into the universe. It's just like, that's what I want. A big fat check. Not, hey, we're closing the gallery tomorrow. Go pick up 500 pounds of work alone and see what because we can't keep it because it's going to go out on the street. This is how the attitude is. You could have told me this. You could have told me this anytime between now and last year, because that's when I dropped the work off, pretty much exactly the same time last year. I even have video footage of that. So I was just like, and last year was the year of the dragon. I was trying to make my mark because the dragon year wasn't doing anything. Year came, nothing happened. Last 3 dragon years I've had, boom, right out the gate, stuff is happening because it's my lucky year. I'm a dragon, supposed to be, number 1, dragon. I'm a red dragon too, fire dragon. The role of the fire dragon is to come up and to storm heaven. And no, did I storm heaven? Nothing happened. So it's like everything that I worked on last year in order to push everything to move because it was just so stagnant, like your life is in the state of constipation, is now all just being completely taken back. It's like this project's not working. Everything that I initiated last year is coming back this year, like some sort of perverse tide. And it's just like great, So everything that I tried to do is being just erased with this year. So here's last year trying to make a Herculean effort to change one's fortune, and now it's all coming back in this ugly form to just show me like, yeah, you know what? All your efforts were futile. So yeah, now I'm just annoyed. So I'm here at the studio because this is where I keep my hand truck and like my I got to get my bungee cords and stuff like that, garbage bags, and I don't even know how I'm going to get this stuff back and forth. Mostly because I did it this way before. I took them from my apartment to on the train and whatever, but that's when all the elevators were working last year. Now none of the elevators are working. So to take these upstairs or I don't even know what to do. But now and it's just like great. I mean, the only good news is that there's no rain, the weather's warm. I might, sounds like I have like emphysema. This is, the hammer coming out from the universe and always trying to give you a good smack in the jaw every time. That's all it is, every day. I know people say that life is tough. I get it. But sometimes some people, they get a bat across the face as soon as they open their eyes. And that's been every day of my existence is somebody just hit me right here with a goddamn crowbar. But what am I going to do, right? What can I do? Can't complain. Well, I'm complaining now. I'm just because, I'm just here trying to decompress, but obviously I've just made myself even more agitated by having this conversation or this vlog or whatever you want to call it. So kind of just like, but I am incensed. I am really incensed because it's just not convenient. I mean, it's perfectly, I had nothing to do today anyway, I guess. That's the good news, because I got to call jury duty on Friday. So, I can't even, I thought maybe, if I could just bring one at a time each day for the next 3 days, that would be okay. That would actually be fine if I could actually just even stretch out this exit. But no, it's got to be today, and it's got to be now. So, no thank you, again, to the great universe, that seems to be just so, just like, oh yeah, It's all part of a plan. There is no plan, man. The only plan is if you don't have enough money and you don't have enough connections, you're a loser. That's basically the plan. So you're going to tell me, the homeless guy on the train that's begging for money, that's part of some cosmic divine plan? No. I don't believe that. I think that's just all just a bunch of garbage. So I don't know who's running the show, but I wish I could fire them. Anyway, whatever.